All right, guys. There's some of you ain't never seen this before. This is the Pop Pop's Garage. Oh, yeah. For some of you guys don't know me. A lot of new guys. This is my 1998. It was actually a classic Jeep Cherokee Classic. I call it the Watachi Classic, and I'm going to get some stickers made. But I've been working on this thing for a long time. Make no mistake, these are 33, 12 and a half by 15 inch mud, snow terrain, off road tires sitting on 12 and a half or 12-inch by 15-inch offset rims. These are, they're pretty wide. Anyway, this is my table. I'm not going to talk about it, but I want you guys to know. Some of you hear about Barricade Garage talking about my old cast iron. I'm trying to get a glove on here, folks, before I grab this thing. My old cast iron lunchbox. This was the top part of it that came around that where the thermos was inside, and this was this is what the outside. Now this was just the this was only half of the lid that came around on it. It had another half like this. This is all I could do. I had to clean this up and paint it, clean it up a little bit. But as you can tell, it is cast iron. And it was in the ground for a long time, but that's the way it looked when I dug it up. I don't want you guys to that BG would be lying. Wait a minute, I gotta get my glasses on here, folks. I can't see nothing. I don't want you guys to think BG might be lying to you about that cast iron lunchbox that I had. Oh no. I sent him pictures of it. I had a picture of it when it was all still together. But I had to bury it a long time ago. I had to make my next one out of wood. Anyway, we're going to get off that. Real quick question. Uh, any one of you want to explain to me what in the heck an atmospheric river is? An atmospheric river. Any one of you? Are we talking about now? Rivers can be in the sky. Hey, if a man can be a woman, and if a man can have babies and periods, and a woman can be a man, I guess we can have rivers in the sky now, can't we? Yeah. I'm telling you what, Gen Z, you guys are, I don't know, what are we coming up with a whole nother language now? I don't know. Uh, Wife told me they're planning a trip for my granddaughter. She's gonna be 4 here this year, but they're planning a trip for her to go to Disneyland. I think about a year from now, I'm gonna take her down. She'll be almost 5 by that time, and I don't do planes. I don't do planes no more. I won't get back into no plane that I have to have some kind of federal ID or wear a mask or be vaccinated or anything. I said, nope, not doing it. Uh, so the rest of the family decided, well, you know what, that way, all right, well, that's better. They don't have to deal with me. And I can stay home with animals. Uh, So they decided, or my wife was talking to me about it anyway, whether they decided or my wife decided. But they were going to send me on a deep sea fishing trip. Now, I haven't been, the last time I was deep sea fishing was probably a couple of decades ago. And down in the Sea of Cortez, off of the Pacific Ocean, up near there's a point somewhere. You got the Gulf of California that comes down, because California still comes down, and there's a Gulf in there, and then the Sea of Cortez is in there, and then it opens up out into the Pacific Ocean. Now, the last time I was deep sea fishing was down there, and but I fished also the Pacific Ocean, and off of the California coast. Out in Florida, I did deep sea fishing off of the Atlantic side, Atlantic Ocean side, and done that several times. Even brought friends down that came down from where I grew up on vacation and stuff, and took them deep sea fishing. So, and I fished many lakes, and I'm not going to go into that. I fished the Gulf of Mexico too. So I've done a lot of fishing. So it's been a while, and they hear me talk about those trips and stuff that I was on, because my family wasn't with me. And a lot of it happened before I even met my wife. So, but they decided they were going to do me because they're going to go on this trip, and I'm going to stay here. So they're all going to get me a fishing trip, go deep sea fishing somewhere over here on the Atlantic side, of course. I was talking about somewhere around New Jersey or somewhere, going off up through there. And but I got to thinking about it, and that's one of the reasons why I'm showing my Jeep. Is I told them no. Said, I got her and my daughter home one night, and I told them, no, let's just cut that whole deep sea fishing stuff out. And they go, why? I said, well, let me tell you, back when I was younger, if the boat sank, I pretty much figured I had enough energy I could get myself to land. Along with floating and swimming, I could get myself to land. I don't see that happening. I don't have the lungs to do that today. So no, I'm not going back out on the water like that now. And not that far out. But I said, hey, let's do this. There's a couple of four-wheel drive runs that I wouldn't mind hitting, because I don't have a whole lot of those left in me either, folks. So I told them I'd rather there's some work I need to do to my Jeep to ensure what I'm going to do when I'm out there, not to break down. So let's get that done, and let me do these runs. So that's been the deal. Instead of a deep sea fishing trip that I would have loved it 30 years ago, maybe even 20 years ago. But I don't have the strength in my shoulder. People, I got to tell you, I was riding dirt bikes up until I was 36 or 37. And I had a race off-road dirt bike. It was a CR250 that I had ported, polished, added. It was a race bike. And I rode that kind of stuff, two-wheelers, two-wheelers, three-wheelers, four-wheelers, up until about 36, 37. And then I moved to the trucks. I went to something with something around me instead of just, and that's why my shoulders. I was in construction for 30 years, 25 years at least. My shoulders, my elbows, my arm, my wrists, my knuckles, my knees, my hips, everything is messed up, man. I get pain. And some of them, they double up on me in certain days and stuff. And I don't do pain pills, folks. I don't do none. I don't do medications other than Tylenol. I'll take Tylenol, and I have an inhaler because of my lungs. Other than that, I don't take it. No medications. I don't even see doctors anymore. I haven't seen a doctor since 2019 when all this crap started. So I think I talked about fishing trips and stuff. That's what I was gonna say. That's what. And then when I do these trips, that's when I'm gonna go. I'll have those on my Fakawi 4-wheeler channel. So, guys, I just wanna just put a video out. I know you guys can't live without Pop Pop. Oh, for you guys that don't know about Pop Pop, Pop Pop is what my family members call me because I'm now a grandfather. And my granddaughter calls me Pop Pop, calls my wife Nana. So that's where people that know me, call me that too. So that's where Pop Pop comes from. So God loves you guys. I love you. Seek the way. Seek the path that Jesus put out for us. Do the things he said you need to do. Or he will not know you guys. He will not know you. Love you. Till the next time.